You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Hello. What is going on? Welcome to another incredible episode of Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio, and I'm your host, Dini. We have special guests for you guys, so you definitely want to stick around for that. And as a matter of fact, go ahead and text your buddies or your family members right now and tell them to tune in, because we are about to dive deep into another interview. Before I bring my guest on, I just want to say there is a message in fear, right? Are you putting your fears to use, or are you allowing them to stop you? Fear can teach you, prepare you, heighten your senses, motivate you, and compel you to take action. Or it can bring you to a standstill. Fear is a powerful influence. Whether that influence is useful or destructive is up to you. Your fear is a strong message to you, a message imploring you to do something. It is telling you to take action, to focus your efforts, to make a positive difference. It is reminding you that you are capable of all of that and more. Your fear is preparing you to turn a difficult situation into a great opportunity for growth and for improvement. So if you hide from your fears, you also hide from your positive possibilities. Life is way too precious for that. When you feel fear, ask yourself this question: what positive action is this fear preparing me to take? And fear, there is a powerful energy. You gotta see it, feel it, and use it to move yourself forward. Take that from me, Coach Dini. That is my word, and word is bond.
Yo, hello, and welcome to another incredible episode of Behind the Mind series, where we dive into the universe of the people who create these marvelous aspirations. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. Big ups to my folks who are Indigos, Crystalline, or the Starseeds, and for my Vigilantes audience family. And of course, my hooligans, and shout out to my people who are vegetarian, pescatarian, or vegans. We are averaging over 41,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 7 solid years. I appreciate all of you guys who have been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, education, news, art, films, and research in every aspect. And we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award winning artists, nominees, to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology revolutionaries, educators, visual artists, from authors to professors, and vampires. Or people think they're vampires. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and chat with Dini. So check it out to book an interview or to appear on my other show, Skeptics. Email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That's V as in Victor. Or you can email me at chatwithdini@onlyonemediagroup.com. We hope to get the stories behind these unique people and give them a chance to tell their truth to us and the universe. That's Vigilantes Radio purpose. You know the number to dial: 701-801-9813. Share that number with your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from my website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the midst and in the chat room with all of us. So feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much. And as always, all episodes are available for free download. You can grab it from either Spreaker.com/only1media group, iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, Castbox, Player FM, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. I've conducted over 1,000 interviews and counting.
All right. Welcome back again. You are listening to VRL. That's Vigilantes Radio Live, right here on iHeartRadio. And I am your host, Deanie. Our interviews are designed to go beyond music, news, books, art, acting, films, technology, education, entrepreneurship, entertainment, and sometimes even that thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these incredible human beings, the ones who are out there giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. With that, let's welcome our guest. Hello. Hello, how are you?
Very good. I'm Dale Bushka. I live in Saugus, California, right near Magic Mountain. If anybody knows where Magic Mountain is out there, that's probably about 5 miles from Magic Mountain. And the song that I'd like for everybody to have a little bit of here is Casey's Shadow, and that's what I'm kind of putting out there tonight. And sounds like a great radio station. I've never listened to this radio station before, but I think I'm going to start. So,
oh man,
love the host too.
Thank you so much, Dale.
Not a problem. Thanks, man.
Well, welcome. So, how's Cali right about now in this season?
Cali's beautiful. We're out of the heat. It looks like for a while. Nice around 75, 80 degrees. I'm actually going to Santa Barbara tomorrow. It's going to be foggy. I already know that. But I love going to the beach. I'm at the beach every week. I'm retired. I'm 64 years old. And I'm married. I've been married for 10 years to beautiful wife, Barbara. And just enjoying my life right now. I volunteer over at the Senior Center, which is probably about a mile or two away from me. Kind of give something back. I used to work for Mercury Insurance. I'm sure a lot of the people out there might recognize Mercury Insurance. I was with them for about 28 years, and all your older people out there are going to remember me from Kodak. I used to work for Eastman Kodak probably about 28 years ago. And unfortunately, they went a little bit out of business. They're still around, but love Mercury, love the people there, and kind of just went to my boss's reunion a while back and just had a really, really, really good time. And just kind of to meet everybody and to kind of get to know, get to re-know everybody. I've been out of that job for about 5 years, so just to kind of see everybody and just have a good time. It was a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun, a lot of good time.
Absolutely. So I know music plays a part in our lives in different ways. When it comes to your life, how did you answer the call of music?
Like I said, I'm 64 years old, so I'm from the generation of, say, Jimi Hendrix, the Doors, the Byrds, Crosby, Stills and Nash, and Young, and all the different variations of that group. They were my idols. They were what I used to listen to. I remember listening to them out in front of my house, having the music blasting around 9 o'clock at night, and the neighbors all complaining. But you know what? When you're playing music and you're out having fun with your friends, there's nothing better. There really isn't. There isn't anything better than that. And I actually took up the guitar. I took up a little bit of piano. Never really got good at it, but loved writing music, and that's basically where I started. I started around 14, 15, like a lot of kids do, and just kind of, for me, it was cathartic at the time. Everybody thinks they're great until they walk into a writers conference and see, 1,000 other people in there and realize they're not the only ones out there writing. But you get to learn a lot about yourself. You get to learn a lot about just what it takes to do. It is, one thing about writing, it is not easy. And when I see these songwriters putting out a lot of music each year, I'm kind of surprised. And then I see that they have 6 or 7 other writers helping them out. So unfortunately, I'm on my own. But in a way, I really like that because it's all mine. It's all mine. And sometimes it's good, and sometimes it takes a long, long time. I had just a doldrums for about 6 months a while back, and one of the actors from my video actually came up with a cool song. I can't say what it is, but it was so cool, and you just never know where it's going to come from. And so I walk around with a notebook in my hand and notepads around my car and everything in my house, just in case it hits. And when it hits, you better write it down because you're really always going to forget it if you don't. So that's one thing. If anybody wants to be a songwriter out there, just keep doing it and keep at it. And eventually you're just going to love it, because I really, really do love it. And it's opened my eyes up to just not my music, but a lot of other people's music as well.
Absolutely. At what time did you decide to turn pro?
I've just caught the bug probably about a year ago, honestly.
Wow.
I've tried, just like anybody else has. I've turned my music into different ways to do it. And all I want to hear is my music on the radio once. That's all I care about, and that's really all I want to do. I just want to hear it on the radio. I want it unsolicited. I just want somebody to just listen to it and just hear what it sounds like. I've heard so many stories about artists the first time they've heard their music. Like, I remember Brian Wilson. I remember reading something about Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys. And he heard his music on the radio and just was dumbfounded. They looked at him and they said it was almost like he was in another world. It happens because I can imagine the feeling of just realizing that your music is being heard by a ton of people, and just that they're enjoying it and they're getting the feeling and they're kind of reliving your experience as well. So this is my second. I had a song out. If you put in my name, Dale Bushka, and you put in Totally Tube, that was my first kind of promoted vehicle. I was happy with the views I got. I was just impressed with the song. I want to do a video on that song. That's the song I really want to do something with. The song I have out right now, it's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of money, but I've had so much fun, and I've gotten to know 6 or 7 really, really great people, and I still keep in contact with them, and they're following me into the next video. So it's something that you can really enjoy, and you get the connections, and I think that's what it is a lot of times. It's just who you connect with, and you know what? The enjoyment is there. And I just sent my actors to Maui on my own money. I said, you know what? Just go. They're in their early 20s. They're not wealthy. I'm really not either, but I do have money to spend. So it's nice to be able to give, and they just had a great time over there. So my time right now is to give back, and that's really what I'm doing. And I have a lot of free time, so I'm kind of using that time as wisely as I possibly can. And part of it is just, like I said, working for the senior center, helping out the seniors. And then on the other hand, just kind of doing some stuff on my own. Right now, I started writing short stories. So I've been doing that lately. So based upon the 2 main characters that I've met through the video. So Tyler and Kayla, great people. She just turned 21. She just was in Vegas, so I know she had a great time. But and he's wonderful. Tyler is just a great guy. Tyler Anderson is just a great guy. He just a wonderful actor. Never acted in his life, and it looks like he's been acting for 20 years. So it's just great to get to know these people, to get to understand what they are and how they tick. And just like Tyler and Kayla, they're 40 years my difference. They're 40 years younger than I am. So it's kind of interesting to get to see kind of through them and to see the way my life was 40 years ago. So they're dating, and they're probably going to hopefully end up getting married. So it's just kind of interesting just seeing two people younger than I am, just having a good time and just enjoying life. And that's what they really do. They really enjoy life. And to me, they signify what love is. They truly care about each other. And that's the thing. So.
Wow. All right. Well, we're going to play the single. It's called Casey's Shadow. And then we'll be back to put Dale in our traditional hot seat. Maybe he'll tell us one of his stories or a story from his life. Tell us a joke.
I'm going to sing for you. I think I'm going to try and sing for you, actually.
Yes. All right.
I don't know if you want to hear my stories, but yeah, I can see. I'm going to try and sing. I'm not the greatest singer in the world, but I'm going to try and sing. I'm going to belt out a Bee Gees song that I kind of like. So, cool. Whatever happens is whatever happens. You know what they say. So.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, here it is. Casey's Shadow. Stay tuned.
The sun's coming up. Can you feel its first rays wink in your eyes? The bells from St. Anne's are greeting the daylight. Got a button back up my collar. I gotta loosen my hold. Gotta close the door behind me. Gotta draw the shades. I don't
All right, guys, welcome back again. That was Casey's Shadow. Such a nice record. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and bring Mr. Dale back on. Hello. You're back live with us and in our hot seat. What are you going to perform for us?
I am going to try and sing a song a cappella. I haven't done this for a while, but sometimes, if I'm liquored up enough, I'll do it. But you know what? I'm not liquored up at all tonight, but I'll still try and do it. It's called New York Mining Disaster 1941. It was a Bee Gees hit back in the 60s. And I'm going to try and make it through. I hope I can. If I don't, I'm sorry. But you know what? I'll see what I can do. And maybe the next time I call in, I'll do a story. So let me try it. I'm gonna put the phone a little bit far away from me because I have a tendency of being a little bit loud. So if that's okay with you, I'm going to start in just a few seconds. Okay?
All right.
In the event there's something happening to me, is there something that I'd want you all to see? It's just a photograph of someone that I knew. Have you seen my wife, Mr. Jones? Do you know what it's like on the outside? Don't go talking too loud, you cause a landslide. Mr. Jones. So that's a little bit of what I can do. So.
All right. I like it. Okay. Well, so where can people connect with you online or find out information?
I mean, I can give them my phone number. I don't really care. It's got voicemail. I don't care. Probably the easiest way is I just go through my Gmail, which is my name is Dale Bushka. So it's D as in dog, B as in boy, USHKA 135 @gmail.com. And I'd love to talk to your listeners. You sound like you have a great radio station over there. And I wish you all the best as well.
Thank you so much, and we wish the same for you. I know that this is the fourth quarter of the music industry or the music for releases. Is there anything coming out for the holidays or anything for next year?
We are trying to put out a song, and probably it's going to come out in December. It's called Girl, You're God's Problem Now. It's already copyrighted, so I don't care about talking about it. We're going to do a video on it. Girl, You God's Problem Now is about a girl that she lives in a small town, and she's driven the town nuts, absolutely nuts. She's cheated on everybody. She's been mean to the little kiddies. She's been just a pain in the butt. And unfortunately, she passed away. And one of the lines in the song is, why do the mourners giggle instead of pray and bow? So that gives you an idea. They're pleased that she's passed away. They're pleased that she's gone to God now. And that's why they say, girl, you're God's problem now, because they just don't want to deal with her anymore. So It's a great song. It's a lot of tongue in cheek. I think your listeners would really love it. I think it's going to be a really good song. And right now I'm looking at some really good guitarists. I want to throw a harmonica in there. I want to just make it just a wild song. Casey's Shadow is a quiet song. I think it's very beautiful. It's very island, very tropical. It's got, if your listeners actually listen to the words and if they watch the video, they're going to see a completely different side than what the story than what the song kind of listens to. So when you listen to it, actually do me a favor and read the words. And if you want, I can send you the lyrics. And if you want, I can also send you the video as well. I can send you the link. So whatever you need from me, I can give it to you, and I usually get it to you within the day. So again, I appreciate your listeners listening to me. Again, all my best wishes to all the listeners. I know we've had some tough times. I know gas is really high, but hopefully things will come down and quiet down, and we'll have a beautiful and wonderful holiday season coming up here. So
I am praying for it. Yes, sir.
I really am too.
Thank you so much. All right. Well, take care and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
I will. And again, thank you. I appreciate you having me. And again, I appreciate your listeners. Thanks again.
All right. Good night.
Have a great evening.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio Live. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab it from either Spreaker.com/Only One Media Group, Spotify, Castbox, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, the app Podcast Addict, or over at our website, which again is onlyonemediagroup.com, and that goes for every single show that we've ever aired. If you like to request music or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That is V as in Victor. And here's my disclaimer: we are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, scratch all of that, because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Just kidding. On behalf of myself, Denny, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word, because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, TikTok, and all social media sites, as well as Spreaker, YouTube. We always follow back. Okay, well, just remember to put yourself into everything that you do and never stop investing in yourself. Peace, love, grilled cheese, and talk with you later.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.